Hello, I hope you're all having a beautiful, wonderful day so far. If you're new, hey, my name is Emily, and I'm really excited to tell you we bought a fixer-upper. Yep, we did. And we are not knee deep, but shoulder deep in a can of worms. We bit off way more than we could chew, and we are like, wow, it's been a very interesting process so far. So it's taken us a little while to find something, and we found it's a small home. It's about 600 square feet, so it's not huge, but we're gonna try to rework the space because it's very bare bones. We've kind of got it in the mid process. So it's not only just a fixer-upper, it's a gut job reno. Which renovations can be a little bit hard too, because like you're opening up a can of worms with whatever the other person did, and oh my goodness, we've already found a hose in the wall. Like at least it was Better Homes and Garden hose, but still, like, huh? There's been some very interesting things so far, but we are gonna make it beautiful. We're going to try to utilize the attic to add a little bit more square footage to it and make it beautiful. So it doesn't have a kitchen, it doesn't have a bedroom, it has a little bit of plumbing. And that needs to be replaced. It's gross. So we are starting fresh with it. It's gonna be really fun. I'm hoping. I'm so tired and sore. It's exhausting, but it's all like, it's something we chose to do and we're happy and everything. It's just, it's a little bit more than we thought it was going to be as far as work-wise. Like, you know, you kind of like, oh yeah, that's beautiful. And then you get in and you're like, oh, what were we thinking? Yeah, we've had that moment a few times, and I'm sure I'm gonna have that more on. But I am excited to share the decorating, the makeovers with you here soon, and I literally cannot come soon enough. The place is just ugly at this point. It is bare bones and it is just, Hopefully you guys will enjoy the process. Let me know down in the comments if that's something that you want to see a little bit more of, like it being built. And I mean, I've been filming it, and it's hard to film and work at the same time and then work with other people too. So it's just been exhausting, but a good exhausting. It's gonna be very rewarding at the end, I think. So, yeah, and I thought in today's video, I would share a little bit more about that process with you and kind of show you like the first stages, like what we've been working on the last week and a half. It's been a lot to get to this point already. And I will still share my normal content, but like I'm really excited for this project, so I hope you are too. And I'm really excited to tell you about today's sponsor, which is BetterHelp. BetterHelp has over 30,000 licensed therapists to help you become the best version of yourself and help you work through things that maybe you're going through and difficult times, and maybe you made a decision that's like really scary or something. They are there to help you, and they make it so easy. It's therapy from the comfort of your own home, which I absolutely appreciate. Today it is so dark and gloomy and it's pouring down rain, and it's just like, ugh, I don't want to go anywhere in it. And the nice thing about BetterHelp is they allow you to choose how you want to do your therapy. So you can do it through chatting, messaging, you can do it for a voice call or video chat, which is wonderful. You can schedule everything online and pick the best options for you. You can message your therapist, and all they do is ask you a few simple questions so that they can match you with the best therapist for you. And if for some reason you're not a fit with that one therapist out of the 30,000, you can easily switch to another one until you find the one that you absolutely connect with. And you can do it as an individual, as a couple, a teen. They are there to help you and your loved ones become the best version of themselves. And I'm really happy that they gave me 10% off from my viewers for the first month of therapy. So you can use the code here on the screen and also the link down below. I love being able to support them because they have been such a great resource for me. And I am just therapy. If you have never tried it, once you try it, you'll never want to go without it because it is such a great resource to have. It is so beneficial, and I hope that you guys can enjoy it too. But now we're gonna get into the fixer-upper reno gut job. We'll just call this episode 1, I guess. I don't have full befores, unfortunately, but I will kind of share the process with you. You guys will kind of figure out, I'll be talking to you of how we do everything as we're building it and stuff. This one, we are creating the attic space in this episode. We are adding stairs and sort of creating a hallway and stuff. We're trying to get the blueprint, and since we are just trying to work with the plumbing where it is already, which unfortunately has to be replaced completely because they put in the wrong stuff. So it's another can of worms that we have. But we're trying to work with where that certain plumbing is because it's just easier if we can kind of keep it there versus tearing up everything. And so I'm trying to design this space to be very functional and livable, but not too cramped at the same time. And that just isn't that easy to do sometimes when you're working with a very small print. So I came up with a couple ideas, our contractor came up with a couple ideas, and we kind of formed like a nice little hybrid. And that's the nice thing, is that when you design a plan, you can do like you can have one version and you hybrid and say, well, what if we change this to this? And then as you're working on the project, especially if it's not a new build but it's a reno project, you have to work with certain existing things. And we have already run into a lot of, oh, okay, that messes up the original plan that we had. So we've already tweaked our original plan, and it's like, okay, all right, how many more tweaks are we gonna have? Because we are just starting this and it's already like, whoa. Not trying to scare anybody that's looking into getting a fixer up or anything like that. It's just, I'm trying to be as real as possible here for you so that you know exactly kind of how the process goes, and it's a lot. But it's gonna be really, really beautiful, I think, in the end. And I hope that I can inspire you, whether you're in a large space or a small space, to work with what you have. And it doesn't matter the size space, you can still make it beautiful and homey and amazing. And I'm really excited for this. It's a big challenge for me, and yeah, I hope you guys are excited to come along the journey. Let me know in the comments how you kind of want me to structure. I have an idea of how I want to structure it, but you know, you guys are viewing it, so I want to keep you entertained too and be of knowledge for you as well, because I'm learning a ton. And that's something that can help you guys out too. So yay for trying new things that we've never done before. 2024 is going to be a very interesting year, I have a feeling, but that's okay. It's for growth. And from one thing maybe not going as well, other things can go even better. So we're allowing our spaces to evolve, and it's going to be amazing. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Here I am going to be exposing the ceiling area to see what we have to work with, because a lot of the electrical is over here. As you can see, the electrical panel is there and everything. And so you can also see that lovely hose. Yes, I know. We're still trying to figure out what that goes to. We haven't gone far enough in yet to figure out what that goes to, but I need to expose this. They are working on attic area right now. We're trying to multitask the best we can to utilize our time the best. And so you'll notice that some of the filming isn't the best, and I apologize for that. I'm doing my best here, but there's so much equipment going back and forth, and all of us working on one project at a time, lifting, whatever. It's just a lot to try to sit there and like, excuse me, I need to get like a camera angle. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. So you'll see me here working. We work pretty good as a team though, I will say that, and we've made quite a bit of progress. It's just the amount of screws and nails and different types of screws that they use in this wall. It's ridiculous. It's so annoying. You have to constantly be changing the bits. Go, baby. All of the supplies were delivered, and let me tell you, this truckload was full. There is so much lumber and 1,100 sheets of drywall. Yeah, no thank you. Not excited about that. But while I was working on that, the guys got the rafters done. This is the first time I got to use these concrete anchors, and they're really neat. Is you drill a hole and then you just hammer it right in, and it's done. And then we're going to drywall all of this. You can see how we're tying this sort of into the ceiling. We're cutting lots of things that are in the concrete. That was just very, I don't know. We've been finding lots of bits and pieces, but these are the cutouts from the stairs. So we did 3 of these. They come in really long boards, and then our contractor cut those all out and put them on. And so yeah, it's coming together. It looks like we're doing a lot in one day, but this is almost 2 weeks worth of work here. It's a lot to get this all done. And you know, I'm very grateful we're going through this experience because I'm learning so much. And we got a hallway. Look how exciting that is. Special drywall bit for this. Isn't that cool? So you don't sink it too far. We're working in the garage space of the house, and so it was freezing in there, and that's why I'm all bundled up. So yeah, but I am definitely now a great drywall cutter. Let me tell you, like, I have not cut so many drywall pieces in my life, but I'm getting really good at cutting all the angles and taking those down and getting it. And so I'm learning a lot, which is great, and I'm going to be mudding, and yeah, it's been a really fun experience.
Inside, tore my mind, stole my peace. I prayed for ease, but feared that my days were over. That emptiness is hard to pass. To fill that gap, you need to open up. All your days are over. Your light to be found now. It's like my engines overflow, and I ain't fueled, it's time to go. Oh, we are in this rush, it's love in the fast lane. I feel I'm strong beyond belief, and this is happening to me.
And all the electrical coming out, it's off, so don't worry about that. It's not live or anything. Now, I've mudded drywall before, but nothing like this, and I thought I'm just going to be doing this one room. No, I ended up mudding a lot more than that. So because we're finding so many interesting things in this home, it's taking our contractor more time to do things that he's like, this is just going to eat up a lot of my time. So if you can, you do this. That way we're not wasting any time. And I'm happy to do it, like I said, and I'm learning a ton. Am I going to be the best? Absolutely not. But I will say, as I've done more and more each day, I'm getting better and better at it. So yeah, I'm going to add some simple texture to the wall. I'm not doing orange peel or anything. I'm going to add just kind of like a nice kind of smooth texture. So it's a little bit different. I ended up just kind of doing my own process with it and winging it because I didn't want to bother him. And so I actually prefer to do corners versus just a straight taping. I don't know why, but the corners are much easier for me, and it's almost like frosting cake. It's really weird. You have to be very, I don't know, I like the precision that you have to have with it. And of course, it's a teachable moment, so why not have them help? I'll definitely say practice makes perfect, at least we're getting there. But drywalling is really hard on your wrists. I did not realize that. And so I'm very thankful for those people that are in that trade. They do an amazing job and they're so quick at it. I am slow as molasses, but you know, that's okay. We're getting there, but my arms are just very sore. Now, I know I took footage of me putting this backle on the wall and stuff, and I can't find it, so I'm sorry. Hopefully, I'll share more of that soon, but doing outlet cuts is not my favorite thing either, especially on the edge, because you have to be very fragile so you don't break them like we did. But one trick you can do is use that yellow cutting tool for the drywall and mark out where your studs are. It makes it so much easier when you're going to be putting the next layer on where you can't see the studs. Mark it so it helps you later on. When I come home, I'm like, oh, just let me relax, because this process has been so physically and mentally like, whoa, we are in this, aren't we? But yeah, see you for episode number 2, either next week or the following week. I still want to share my normal content with you, so spring decorating and ideas and stuff. I have all of that, and if you happen to miss my spring decorating video, it'll be linked here on screen, also in the description box below, because I love it. And look how beautiful these lilacs are. 3 sites you can buy them from, and they're all sold out. You guys get them, but they are beautiful. And hit that subscribe and notification bell so you don't miss out on future upcoming episodes. I'm not sure how many episodes there's gonna be, but we have a living room to make, a kitchen to make, a bathroom, a bedroom, a hallway, and just a complete, like, we're making a complete house here. So I hope you guys are excited, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.